Hi everyone, welcome back to the Purple House Wellness Center update. Today we're just going to give you 21 lifesavers to boost your immune system.
Just a timely reminder with the weather turning a bit cooler.
Because it's quite chilly suddenly, right? And then people get sniffly noses and all the rest. So we have 21 lifesavers that we love ourselves, and starting with iodine. Now iodine is good all year round, and this one is called colloidal iodine or molecular iodine, which means it's basically the same composition as the iodine that's found in every cell of your body. So people know that the thyroid needs iodine, the thyroid is in here, but every cell of your body needs it, and all our soils in Australia are iodine deficient. So iodine is definitely something that I would never dare to go without. So every day, Peter and I, we have 5 or 10 drops on our skin or in water.
Quite often I recommend women who get urinary infections, frequently they just increase their iodine a bit, and the kidneys get rid of the excess in the body and it sterilises the urinary tract.
That's right, it works really, really well. So that's another good suggestion. So Pete, number 2.
Number 2 is beet flow, which has the effect of dilating or opening up the bile ducts so the liver can get rid of the waste out of the body, which also neutralises the acid out of the stomach and digests the fats, which is one of the best fuels that you can become reliant on.
Yeah. To
give you lots of nice energy all day long.
Beet flow, you could call it detox in a box. Couldn't you?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've written lots of articles, so you can Google beet flow on our website. So, number 3, kinase, which is an enzyme that breaks down and prevents you from having clots. So, we hear a lot about people having clots in their body, and so kinase is found in 2 of our products. One is called Vescuzyme and one is called Inflanorm. So Vescuzyme,
they're both an enzyme blend. Will also help decrease inflammation in the body and help clean out arteries. So keeps the vascular system, coronary vascular system, nice and tidy.
So Vescuzyme is quite expensive. It's $107 roughly for 90 capsules, and we have clients who come in, year out for Vescuzyme. That's like the only investment they make. They feel that it really helps their heart, right? So this has got lots of enzymes in it and other herbal things to protect your heart and arteries. And we were talking about reducing the potential danger of getting clots. So Inflanorm is great. I love it myself. Inflanorm is very, very cheap in my opinion because it's a really high quality product. It's only $43 for 90 capsules, and it also stops your body from aching at night, and it's good for your joints and all the rest.
Synthol does have serapeptase in it. Doesn't have nattokinase, but it's also a really good blend of probiotics. We initially bought it years ago to help detox the body from candida. So again, Synthol is a good probiotic blend that has serapeptase in to help clear all the gunk out of your body and arteries and so on as well.
Serapeptase is, Synthol. We've stocked it for many years now, so it's very a tried and true product.
And the probiotics in it are spore forming, so they withstand the stomach acid and replenish the good gut bacteria a lot better than non-spore probiotics, spore-forming probiotics. Sorry,
that's right.
That's a bit of a tongue twister. The next is NAC, which is...
It says free radical protection.
It's a precursor to our own glutathione, which is our own powerful antioxidant. So it helps us build up our own source of antioxidants. It's one of the things that, well, we have a lot of oxidative stress in the body, things we eat, things we breathe in, things we put on our skin go in and start causing breakdown of cell membranes, causing oxidation, and NAC will help us produce glutathione, which will mop up all those free radicals.
On the bottle it says immune system support and support your liver health as well, so it's a really great one. And free radicals, they break your body down, so it stops that. The next one is
Number 6 on the list is EDTA, which stands for a long convoluted name, but what it is a chelation therapy which helps clean out your arteries, your cardiovascular system, and gets rid of lots of heavy metals as well.
Heavy metals are like mercury, cadmium, arsenic, maybe even aluminium, all those disgusting bad poisons that are in our rain, they're in our vegetables, they're in our soil, we can't avoid them, they're in mercury fillings. All this stuff harms your body, and we need different ways. The body needs lots of support today for your body to get rid of them.
Another one to help get rid of soft metals, which we spoke about heavy metals, but aluminium is one that we're bombarded with, well, every day really, and it causes the red cells to stick together so they can't deliver the oxygen properly. And all the people I look at, their live blood under the microscope these days, it has become quite sticky. And I personally am taking malic acid because that helps get rid of soft metals, which includes aluminium. And
aluminium is in deodorants as well.
Yep, and people who supplement with malic acid are apparently pass 50% more aluminium via their kidneys than people who don't.
Okay, so it's good to know.
Yes. So anything we can do to keep our red cells nicely isolated so they can carry the oxygen down to the cellular level is really important.
Exactly. Yeah. You can think of your red blood cells like trucks on a highway because they deliver oxygen and other nutrients to the cells and waste products back out. So if you think of a traffic jam, that's what I think of when I look at my client's blood under the microscope, and you see, generally speaking, these days we see everyone's blood cells clumping together. Well, that would be like having a massive truck pile up on the highway, and it takes ages to disperse the trucks, right? And this is why people are tired, they're cranky, they're losing the plot. We see it all the time, we hear it from other people. Because their blood isn't flowing properly.
You may have heard of increase in heart attacks and strokes and things like that. So,
So this is why we're doing this article. It's all written on this article that you can download.
Malic acid isn't on there though. That's a
new one.
A new one that I come across in the last 6 months or so.
I thought you'd been pretty bright and bubbly recently. Okay, so we go into your gut bacteria, your tummy. Your tummy is pretty well responsible for 80 to 90% of your immune system. And so we need to heal and seal our gut a lot of the time. People have what we call leaky gut. That means that the gut lining has become too permeable. And hey, don't disappear, I'll keep shifting the camera, and then you sneak out of the camera again. So the gut needs healing and sealing in everyone pretty well all the time, right? And this is a great one. So this is called immunosymbiotic, which used to be called immunosymbiotic restore, but now it's just called, it's an improved version.
I also mentioned Synthol, which has spore-forming probiotics, and we do also have spore probiotics, which we haven't been able to show you. We haven't got those here with us. They're in the shop. But they heal and seal the gut about 40 to 50% better than other probiotics as well. So
and you can take them, and you have to take antibiotics, or whether you're taking on chemotherapy or, you're going through a health challenge. These ones are so super powerful that they stay intact until they reach the gut where they do their job, right? Whereas other lesser probiotics are basically just killed by stomach acid and by the antibiotics and other things that people have to take. Alright, so that was Immunosymbiotic Restore, which is also part of what we call the Ultimate Vitality Boost, which is a package that we packaged up which contains iodine, beet flow, immunosymbiotic, and Omnizyme or Digestizyme. That comes as a package, and it gives you, I think, $20 off, right? So it's a little bit cheaper when it's all packaged up. Point 8, we're going to look at the green powder. So that contains 78 vital ingredients.
If you don't like taking powder in a drink, then we do have Activator, which is a very very good multi booster as well.
Yeah. That's right. Activator is great. Pete and I, we used to. We've had it for many, many years, Tom. We've had such good experiences, like people who get run down with, say, what's the one again? Glandular fever, where people run out of iodine. And people take the activator and they just bounce right back. So we've talked to elite sports people and they were able to continue their career because the activator just helped them over the hurdle. Yeah. But of course, I'm talking about mums too. Can I just say this? Because like mums, being a mum of kid, you know, 1 or 2, however many kids you have, 1 child, it's like it's the most stressful job under the sun, right? So you have to look after yourself first.
We also have fly-in, fly-out clients who work in the mines in WA or Queensland, and they often come to us and they buy, because the food isn't all that nutritious where they're housed, they often buy the greens, the Vital All-in-One and Activator, both of them, to supplement their nutritional intake.
But you can use this in a smoothie, of course, right? All right, magnesium. Magnesium is like, how do you call it, the circuit breaker. So like when you get more and more tense and all the rest, and you can't stop it, that's a shortage of magnesium in your body. So magnesium is really, really good for the health of your nervous system, your brain, your heart, for every cell of your body as well, really. You should never go without magnesium. And this one is one of the best. So it's made in Australia by Dr. Cassandra Cabell. Again, we've had it already been selling it for 20 years or more. Great for children as well. They can drink the powder. It also comes in tablets. You can't overdose on magnesium, because if you do, you're just going to get diarrhea and you need to be near the toilet. So
next is zinc, needed to boost our immune system. Really good immune booster is zinc, and it
sterilizes all your what do you call it, mucous membranes, right? So pointing at my nose. Sterilizes you have mucous membranes everywhere in your body, so it sterilizes it, gets rid of bad bacteria, and also it's good for your skin and hair and nails, and it's good for your nervous system as well. So zinc is important. But again, so we only recommend this zinc picolinate. That's what. All the rest is, in my opinion, a waste of money. Alright, sunlight is really important. So Pete, what do you say about sunlight always?
Well, we need sunlight to create 20 hormone-like substances in our body if it hits our skin. And all we need is about 10 minutes of sunshine to hit our upper body skin before 10 o'clock or after 4 o'clock.
Also, like your
and it needs to hit the retina of our eyes as well. Now, those 20 hormone-like substances are called vitamin D by the medical world. They are hormone-like substances, and they are fat-soluble, so we need to eat lots of good fat as well to transport them around the body and produce them. So sunlight is extremely important.
Yeah. And in Australia, you really don't need to be hours in the sun, because the sun is so powerful here, even in the winter, right? Alright, pine needle tea is really, really good. So we don't sell that though, but you can buy it in a health food shop. Or pine needle essential oils, which is usually always sold out, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's been sold out. We used to get it in, but it's been out of stock for quite a while.
So pine needle protects your immune system from nasties as well. So that's definitely something that we use a lot. I use it with a lot of my clients when I do energy work or reflexology. I love to just lather it on people's feet. Alright, so that is pine needle essential oil that we use. There's a recipe here for homemade quinine. That's how you say it, isn't it?
Yep.
Quinine. So that
hydroxychloroquine was a good thing for when COVID was around, because people in Africa who took that regularly to ward off malaria hardly got any effects of the coronavirus.
Not allowed to say that word, so just better whisper. But you know what we're talking about. So the recipes in here, it's super, super easy to make. So I won't talk about it. Then we always tell people to eat fermented vegetable matter, like at least a tablespoon a day, like sauerkraut or kimchi or something like that. Make sure you get it from a reliable source like Love Your Gut, which is a company that belongs to our children, so we promote it blatantly, but we also promote it because we know that it's made with organic material.
Plus it's locally made.
And it hasn't been irradiated, like everything that's imported into the country gets irradiated, so it's basically dead, right? It hasn't got much life to it. Or you can make your own fermented food. So the beauty about fermented foods is that it's got tons of like really life-enhancing bacteria that are just working away. That's why we say have at least a tablespoon every day, and it's got really great enzymes as well. Alright, so
dandelion leaf tea and also milk thistle, things to support your liver. Extremely important.
Yeah, which we don't sell here either, by the way, but you can buy it in the health food shop, of course. Ivermectin, which you can get a prescription from the doctor now. Ivermectin is really, really good because in the last 4 years we've seen a massive, massive increase in parasites and worms in people's blood. Like we see the evidence of it. Nearly everyone, pretty well 100% of people who come to us have problems with parasites.
We do have another couple of natural parasite cleanses, one called Paraphyte, which is a herbal mix, and then diatomaceous earth, which both the diatomaceous earth clears out parasites from the intestines, and the Paraphyte is a systemic one, so it goes into the bloodstream as well.
And it's very, very safe. So we recommended that you take that along with the ivermectin as well, right? So just ask your doctor for some ivermectin.
Boron, pinch of 1 or 2 pinches of boron a day, combined with magnesium, will prevent osteoarthritis and osteoporosis.
And also restore it, like regenerate your bone structure again.
And gets rid of excess calcium out of your bloodstream back into the bones where it belongs. The parathyroid glands need a trace of it.
Also very calming to your nervous system.
Plus, it is also got an antifungal property, so it helps mop up candida.
Yeah. Anyway, I've got like a free boron book, a free ebook on our website. We've got a free iodine ebook.
Needed for hormones as well.
Yeah.
And iodine as well for good hormone control.
There's lots of free ebooks. I've got a free hormone ebook and on and on. Please go to our website and download all that free information. That's very easy for you to read, because you know, ignorance isn't bliss at all. Ignorance is pain and hardship and suffering, right? And you need to be informed, right?
Information is power.
Yeah, for sure, that is empowering.
Yeah.
So also, of course, healing sessions. We just call them healing sessions. So if you don't know where to start, just book in for a diagnostic session, we call it, with either Peter or me. That would be the most, the most popular service. We call that a diagnostic session, which basically means you come to us, you come to one of us, and you spill all the beans. So you just share with us what your problems are, or what's not working for you. That can be like physically, mentally, emotionally, or whichever level. So Pete and I we do look at your cellular level as well, but then of course a lot is to do with blocked emotions or blocked energy. So we can just take you where you are and get you to the next level, and that's called a diagnostic session. Peter also does like this really special treatment. It's called a full health audit, which sounds scary. And it is scary, really. No,
Well,
it's
it's
not
not
really.
scary, is
No,
it?
only you're a bit scary, aren't you? Sometimes Peter is a bit scary because he gives people the plain, honest truth. And because he only has like limited time, he just tells you how it is, right? So he just tells you what he finds. Plus then you also get a written report. So Pete does about 25 different tests with your urine, saliva and your blood while you're in your room there, and your blood pressure and everything. And then you get a very clear picture of the landscape of your body, right? Mm. So it's not hit and miss, because you can tell exactly, oh yeah, this is to do with maybe your liver function isn't so, or your kidneys are struggling, or your heart is under pressure. And
often they're quite simple things to
remedy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you need to know, right? So Peter will just give it to you without any filter. So if you want to hear the plain truth, and he lifts the bonnet of the car, and then he just tells you what needs to be fixed. So that's called the full health audit, which is also very popular. And you can find the link under the video somewhere, so you can click on it and check it out. So I hope you find this helpful, even just implementing some of these. Like we've got 21, we don't expect you to take 21, but it's just that you find out, you may never have heard some of this stuff, and now you've heard about it, so now you're going to see more of it, you can talk about it with your friends. And it's so important that you give your immune system the best chance ever, you know, so that you get through the winter or wherever you are, or challenges, life challenges, when you're recovering from illness or a heartbreak. You actually need 7 times more nutrients than a person who's just cruising along. So we're here to help you. Anything else? That's good, isn't it? Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Let us know if you've got any questions. We open now Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so we're working an extra day. And our friendly team is here to help you if you want to get on the phone and talk to somebody. We're here to support you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Have a good week.
Bye.